Hello everyone and welcome to the channel. Today we are here to talk about Skate and why we love the game Skate in 2025 and why we are excited it finally got to us in 2025. We're going to try to keep the video mostly positive because I'm very excited Skate's here and I've been playing it daily and I love it. But unfortunately, Skate has a lot of bugs. And we'll start off by saying I have to do this right here every time I start my game, or else my game will not be in 1440. It will stay in 1080. I've tried everything on my computer set to fix that. It for some reason doesn't work, so I have to do that every time I open the game. But like I said, I would like to keep this video mostly positive today. So for me, please like, subscribe, hit the bell, and enjoy the content today. We're going to run down why we love this game, but at the start of the video, we're just going to break down some of the issues the game is having. We're going to get that done as fast as we can so that we can get into the positivity in the video and why we just love playing Skate in 2025. Something here I'm going to mix into kind of one category is going to be the soul of the game and V. Like I said, I want to get positive, so we're not going to get super negative here. We're not going to try to. But as a skateboarder who comes from a skateboard community, and I go to skate parks, street skateboarding, this game does not have the soul of a skateboarder. This game definitely was not made by skaters. You'll see later on in the video I talk about the customization that I wish it was more skate companies and stuff. This game feels like, you know, it was made by AI so that people would buy stuff. It's constantly trying to get you to buy things, which can be very annoying. It is a free to play game, so it's not like you bought the game and it's doing that to you. But you kind of missed that whole thing of Skate, where Skate kind of felt like you were skating with the buddies, and the filming system was amazing. You can make amazing skate edits around the whole filming system, and now it feels empty in a way. It feels like you can't even do that, which is it's kind of sad. The game feels amazing. It plays very nice. I say that later on. But when it comes to the soul of the game, and I'm not talking the art style, I thought the art style would bother me. It really doesn't bother me when I'm playing the game. I'm more just talking the soul. I wish it felt like skateboarders made the game. I wish there was more pros in the game. I wish there was more companies in the game, advertisements for professional companies in the game, because I feel like the game of Skate really makes people want to skateboard and try skateboarding in real life. So if you can inject some of those real companies in the culture of skateboarding, and the culture of skateboarding is so amazing. It's one of the most amazing cultures I've ever been a part of, and I just wish that was injected in this game, and it's not. And that has nothing to do with whether the game is good or bad. It just has to do with a personal take of mine and a couple of my friends as well who are skateboarders. But other than that, like I said, I don't want that to come off as like completely negative. I do enjoy the heck out of this game. I could skate around the city all day and play the game. I just wish the game had the soul of skateboarders, I guess, is all I wanted to say before I really dive into some of this video. But I hope you guys enjoy what I'm about to go over. All right, so like I said, we're gonna kind of get the bugs and the negativity kind of out of the way as fast as we can, because I'd like to get to why I love this game, and I've been playing the game daily, and I do love the game a lot. Unfortunately, right now, the game is riddled with bugs. Whether it's the social tab and inviting people and them not joining, or the game crashing when they join, or if it's crossplay, you can't add them, or if you're on PC, you need to turn crossplay off for certain missions to work. There is a lot of bugs in the game right now. You got the launch bug. You have my resolution bug that I haven't found a solution to. I have friends who have different bugs I haven't run into. I have friends who can't beat missions. It's a lot. I have a mission up here right now currently that can't be completed as a daily reset. I have a mission up here. The best slam score cannot be completed for some reason. It just never counts. So there is a lot of bugs in the game. And that is quite unfortunate because you, as a social game, and you can see all these dots are the people online, you want to play with your friends, you want to play with people around the community, and it's just kind of hard to do that right now because joining kind of crashes the game in various different ways and makes challenges harder because you have to reset challenges because the game will crash basically. And then my only, I guess, two other negative things I just want to hit really quickly is naturally, this is EA, guys. Let's be real, it's a free-to-play game, but they are going to slam you with the microtransactions. Stuff in this game is crazy expensive to get. Also, on that note, the season pass is nuts. To be able to earn stuff in this season pass is crazy. The season pass is $10. There's not a lot you can earn on it that's free. It's just not a good situation for the first season drop in the season pass. And my next and last gripe would be no story mode. I really hate that there's no story mode. If you go to missions here, this is basically a glorified tutorial if you've never played the game. If you've played the game before, it's really boring. It's really drawn out. If you're new to Skate in total in the Flick It system, I can see it being very beneficial. But also from people who are new to Skate that I've talked to, this system is also to them very long, drawn out, and annoying. So if any of those things ever are addressed, I would be I'd be so happy. But like I said, I want to get to the positivity of this video, and I am very excited that Skate is here. And even with all those bugs and everything, like I said, I am still launching this game daily, and I am still playing it daily and having a lot of fun with my friends when we have it working. So let's get into that part of the video. All right, next, let's talk customization. This personally has been a lot of fun for my Twitch channel and I. Something I do every day is when I start the stream up, I start with doing my dailies on Skate before I either switch to the finals or whatever game we're playing that day. And I have somebody pick my fit for the day. Shout out to China and Soup, who have made some aggressively great fits recently. But the amount of stuff you can unlock in this game to do customization with fits is really cool. Hate to be negative yet again. I wish it was skateboard brands, more skateboard brands, and kind of more skateboarder clothes and made by skaters. But I do like the variety you get in this game to be able to change up your clothes a lot. It does make changing your fit every single day more fun. And they're also adding things like shoes that look like Jordans. You have Vans, you have slip-ons. So they're now starting to add like different types of shoes. I know in the season pass there's construction boots. And then there's also different like outfits if you want to just throw on a quick outfit real quick. With your lots of different hats, glasses, socks. Fun fact, these are the socks I got married in real life, so I just keep them on in this game. They're my good luck socks. Same with the boards. I wish it was more skateboard companies, but it is cool that there is a good variety of boards that you can get from opening packs, which is a lot of fun. Like I said, for the community and I, we're able to have a lot of fun having everyone customize, and it feels like it's a different board and a different character almost every single time I play. I kind of don't like the sticker system. I wish I was able to move the stickers. Some of the stickers are super rad. I do like the stickers a lot, but like I said, I wish I had more customization on where I could put them. But I do like overall a lot of the stickers. And the gestures are also fun. I'm not a big emote person, but people who like emotes have had so much fun skating around with the gestures. My buddy Jordan skates around all the time with his hands in the air like this. it's a lot of fun to be around, and it makes the game super fun. And I just like the variety of how anybody can play this game the way they want, and I just really love that about the game. And I initially thought the art style was gonna bother me a lot, but the game plays so well and is so much fun to play. I don't even notice the art style. Like I said, I wish it was more skateboarders, like professional skateboarders, skate companies, things like that. But overall, the game plays so good and is so much fun that I don't even notice it, and I thoroughly enjoy being able to customize a lot of the things with my community. So it's been just super fun to be able to do. All right, next let's talk map. I am personally a big fan of the map because I am more of a street skateboarder than I am a vert skateboarder or a mega skateboarder. So this map here is very nice for somebody like me. It plays very nice for someone like me. I can spawn in at the highest point, land kind of on any street spot, and just skate and have fun mindlessly for a long time, and I absolutely love that. For my mega ramp skaters, and for my bowl and vert skaters, I can totally understand you guys not enjoying the map as much. So this is definitely, I mean, this whole video is personal takes, but for me personally, there's not a lot of mega ramps and mega features in the park. But as somebody who street skateboards, I enjoy this map a lot. But like I said, for my friends who do mega skateboarding and love to downhill skateboarding, I 100% understand why they don't like the map, because that church I just showed you right there in this little hangout area right here, these are kind of really your only two mega sections on the map outside of the seasonal stuff. So there's not a lot of mega stuff that comes with the game right now. So like I said, I do understand your gripes, but as somebody who street skates, I'm personally a big fan of how much I can kind of just spawn anywhere on this map. Another thing I'm a big fan of is the skate parks. I do absolutely love the Rolling Wave skate park. I love the skate parks they've put in the game. I think they flow very nicely. I think the street sections are very nice. Like I said, the bowls, the vert in this game is kind of hard to ride, so I do understand that the bowls don't ride as well, but I do like the overall design of the parks. And that's not even getting into things like the community parks, which change every 24 hours, and there's 3 different community parks in the game. And something I've noticed, I don't know if this is 100% true, but something that I've noticed is that the community parks usually have one that's more vert orientated, one that's or I should say vert mega orientated, then you have one that's more street orientated, kind of like this one here is more street orientated. And then something they've been doing that I think is pretty cool for people who enjoy doing parkour in this game is they've been putting parkour parks on. So just skating around this park real quick, we noticed this community park, it's definitely street orientated. So that's only one of the 3 though, because then we go to the lower section of the map, and as soon as you load in and you look over, you can tell instantly, okay, this is the parkour map. So this community park right here, they designed to be more parkour-like, which I think is really, really cool. I'm not going to waste you guys' time showing you how terrible I am at parkour in this game. I was never a good Assassin's Creed player, that is for sure. Then we can go over to the third park, which is down over here in Hedgemont. And this is actually more of a street-oriented park itself. So we got 2 street parks. So maybe see, like I said, didn't test that, and I probably lied to you. And there's 2 street parks, and it looks like that's a vert parkour park combined over there. So I do really like this whole community park thing, and that they change every 24 hours. The only thing I do wish is that we could change the parks and edit them as a community, but I hope that comes in the future, and I understand why it's not there now. But like I said, I do wish that comes in the future, but I'm personally very happy with the map. All right, last but not least, let's get into some challenges and my hopes for the game moving forward. The challenges in this game are a lot of fun. I do not like that there's no story in the game anymore, because I feel like I said, that takes away from the soul of skateboarding and everything. Whereas the story in the other skate games, you're kind of working to get sponsorships and to get noticed. In this game, you don't really have that, so you're just kind of skating to skate, which is fine for somebody like me. And the challenges provide a good way to be able to earn packs in the store that you can earn from leveling up the areas. That's how you get all your cosmetics. So it's been really fun for me, the challenges. I do wish we had a much higher variety in challenges. The daily resets, it's the same challenge you've done every single day, just a different challenge reset. So that is kind of annoying, but coming from Skate 1, Skate 2, Skate 3, it's not like the story changed in that game. So every time I played the story in those games, it was the same thing over and over again. So like I said, I hope these challenges change in the future. But I do enjoy the fact that I do have, as you can see, this many challenges to choose from. And I did have this many challenges to do once the game did come out. And then, like I said, in the store, I do like that you level up the areas. It gives you goals, kind of like a story, to unlock your different boxes and your different packs. Like I said, I wish it was skate companies that came in those packs and stuff like that, but you do get cosmetics and you do get rewarded for what you do. I am kind of very sick of the word congratulations at this point, I'm not gonna lie, but I do love all the things you get and all the challenges that you can do in the game and that are presented in the game. And I do love that the challenges are also range from amateur challenges to professional challenges. And I'll have some footage of this rolling as I'm doing this and talking about this. But the challenges, the only other thing I miss challenge-wise or story-wise is the Hall of Meat. They don't really give you those anymore. You more just get, I would say, these dive off of buildings, and you try to just kind of accumulate a slam score. So there's really no more Hall of Meat, but it is a fun challenge. It does feel fun to do, and when everything works, they are so fun to do with friends. Like I said, this game is so much fun. I just overall enjoy this game so much. And when it comes to future updates of the game, I'm really just hoping they inject more skateboard culture into the game. We inject more brands, more companies, inject things into the game and make sure that all the socials work. Let's fix all those bugs. I know this is super hopeful and is not going to happen, but let's just hope all that happens. If it happens, the game will continue to be great. It's one of those games you can play however you want, whether it's street skateboarding, mega skateboarding, vert skateboarding, parkour, skydiving. The game offers such a variety that I can't sit here but say how much I do enjoy playing this game. I'm playing it daily. I love this game so much. I've been having so much fun with it. And I hope you guys are willing to give it a try. If you haven't, get past all the negativity that's out there in the game. If you just enjoy the flick it system of the old skate games and you enjoy skateboarding, hop on the game, do yourself a kickflip back tail on a ledge. You'll instantly be hooked to wanting to skateboard again. And I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day. If you're here till the end, thank you so much for sticking around. We're working on making these videos better and better and better every single time we edit them. I hope everyone has a wonderful rest of your day, and we shall chat soon.